I'm not trying to bring up no shit. I'm not. But didn't I tell y'all? And she sat there and said, I took her student loan money. Now, with the income that she gets, and she was already had her own place to stay in at the time, where else was she gonna get the money to go to Costa Rica? Hmm? Where else was she gonna get the money to go there? And she said I was taking and spending her money, student loan money, right? Then I tell y'all, she went to Costa Rica, she bought a fucking car, all this shit in 2005.
This reminds me of when I was in Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
I used to see the ants. They used to the ants used to actually carry leaves on their back. But this ant is like holding a leaf or something like that. Well, where did it go? Hold up, I lost.
So how much it costs to go to Costa Rica? Then you got to get a passport. She spent like what, 2 weeks to a month out there. Then she had to have room and board. She had to eat out there. Ain't no telling how much she spoiled herself and splurged out there, and then had to come back. And then remember, she said she went to Costa Rica what? Twice. And she did what? She went and got a car. I'll tell you why she got a car. Because I had a car. Fun fact, when I had a car, I wasn't even in my right mind when I got that car. My husband was pressuring me to get a car because he knew I had came into a lump sum of money. The VA had owed me back pay from when I first started applying for benefits. And they had me on a lot of medication. I think that shortly after I got that money, I became on a lot of medication. But anyway, she seen where the family was always coming by me because I had a car or because I was always doing cooking and a lot of stuff like that. So she figured if she got a car, the family was going to come by her and fuck with her. And surely they did. Because the family do what? They use people. They use people for if you want people to use you for a taxi cab, fine. That's a shit. So she was like started driving people around and shit.
There it is.
There it is. The proof is in the pudding again. But she said I had what? My fake debunking videos. But if she had, imagine, back then, what, them checks was what, between $400-$500 a month at that time, if I'm not mistaken. She didn't come in no lump sum of money because she was already getting her money. Like, her money was already rolling in for years. So, where else did she get the money to go to Costa Rica? Oops, my bad. Where else did she get the money to go to Costa Rica? Where else? I'm trying to tap so you can hear me tapping this fucking camera, tapping this phone. That's usually logic now. Am I bothered by the lies she tell on me? Yeah. Because she tried to demonize me and make me out to somebody that I'm not to the world. The world wide web. And when I don't know, I was just scrolling on YouTube, right? What I was looking at? Some stuff about, where was I? Looking at Charlemagne the God, Chief Keef, and all this stuff like this here. And then I click back to home, and this thing shows up first. My first video. And I seen Costa Rica and got triggered. Sorry, not sorry. Triggered. And what's she doing up this time of night anyway? Go to bed, girl. I'm not gonna lie, I woke up a couple of hours ago, about 11 o'clock. But yeah, triggered. Because everybody keep feeling bad for her and sorry for her about all these things that she said I did to her. When I can prove it with common sense. Everybody talking about, oh, y'all slandering each other. No, I'm not slandering her. This is common sense. Where else was she going to get the money to go to Costa Rica? I can't even afford to go to Costa Rica, bro. I don't know how much it costs to go to Costa Rica. I ain't going to lie. I ain't trying to find out. Man, she had a great time in Costa Rica. But for her to sit there and lie and say that I was spending all her money, that girl wasn't even really hardly around like talking about it, except for when she wanted to show off her damn rental cars. This girl was renting cars, wrecking them, and then blaming it on people that she had a bad day and wrecked them. Just like, but now she says it's the gang stalkers that do it. Back then it was family members that she's blaming and saying was wrecking, making her, because she had a bad day, and so they did voodoo or whatever to make her wreck the car. So now it's gang stalkers that make her have a bad day. And that's why I said in the other video, this is her psych world. Her psych world. Her psych world. Okay? Her own little world that she's invited you all into. She was wrecking cars with them rental cars that she was getting. Then getting pissed off because they was telling her she couldn't rent cars from Avis no more or Enterprise no more and all that shit. So then she just went and got her a damn car. And before we knew it, bloop, she in Costa Rica. So yeah, this is the deal.